Good day, friends. Paul here. And as we're staying at home, sheltering in place, if you're looking for a fun project around the house, check out sharpening your old razor blades, particularly if you've got USA-made Stanley blades. These are very rugged, one-edge razor blades, and they get rusted just like any other blade. And it can be worthwhile to save them. These cheapies, not so much, but get out your oil stone. I just use a 3-in-1 oil, a couple drops of that on the stone. If you're using something for the kitchen or for food consumption, make sure to wash off the blade of anything that you've sharpened using an oil stone with that kind of petroleum. So you can see that glint there where that bevel is showing. I just sharpened up this blade. Let's do a test here for you guys, show you how sharp this is. Okay, it's pretty good. And then we've got a rusted blade. Well, this is not as sharp. Okay, so let's go ahead and I can even feel, it's not bad, but there are numerous ways to sharpen an edge. First, find the bevel. Kind of rotate the blade around your fingers and find it. I like to go in a circular fashion because I have small stones. Put your comments in the comment section below. But a lot of people use this method. And then I'm going to have to turn that as well because my fingers only go halfway. When you're sharpening, always feel where the bevel is on the edge of a blade. It takes practice, guys. But once you get used to it, it doesn't matter what you're sharpening because you have an intuitive feeling for where that bevel is on the blade. Plus, you can see the shavings coming up from the stone. All right, that's a good start. These Stanley blades, these USA-made blades, they have a lot of steel. I mean, they're thick. You don't have to just throw these out, but I can feel the burr on the back side now. So the best thing to do is, well, first I'm going to sharpen it in the circular motion on the back side, just like I did the front side. But once I get off that rough edge and the rust, that's, tarnishing all that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull away from that burr. So right now, I'm not pulling away from the burr because I'm just getting off that rust and surface layer. But then after, always wipe off the blades too. I find that helpful because there's all those particles on the blade. And then feel for, I can feel there's a little burr on that edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull against that. And this step right here is key to getting a sharp edge. Is no matter what side you're sharpening, you can feel that burr, that slight overlap on the opposite edge. And that's the side you want to pull away from the edge. If you can understand what that means, you don't want to push into the burr because it's just going to bring it. You're just going to have to start over again with the first side because you're just going to dull the end result. You just be dulling the blade. So you want to pull opposite to that, and what you're doing is you're just making that edge thinner. That's what you want. That's what the cutting is all about, is that you're making that edge really as thin as you can. Just to even it out lightly. Don't go too heavy with this, but lightly, because now we're just finishing it off. We're not taking off rust. We're not sharpening it necessarily. We're just taking off any residual asymmetry of the burr. Wipe that off, give it a feel for the burr, and also just visually look. You can see that edge is gleaming. It's not a Scandi grind where you just sharpen one edge like an Alpinel or a Mora. No, these are 2 edge sides. That feels pretty good. So let's do a test like we did on the first blade and see how we're doing. Pretty good? Very good. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sharpen your USA-made Stanley blades while you're sheltering in place at home. It's a nice, fun thing to do. Get out your stone, use some oil, and thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and post your comments below about what you'd like to see me do during this period that we're in, because I'm looking for new video ideas from you guys.